Yeah, great. Honestly, I feel great. Had another hard session just beforehand. Training's well. Training's good. Weight's good. Feel strong. Feel sharp. Everything's done. I've ticked every box. I'm looking forward to getting in there and getting my hand raised.
How close was this to not even happening, Robert? I mean, that's a big ask of you for a guy who's at the top of the division, and you train, I'm sure, months for a very unique fighter in Khamzat, and then he has to drop out. Was this close to not happening?
Uh, Not really. Yeah, yeah, you know what? And I'm thankful to the UFC and my team. They made the fight happen. They wanted the fight to happen. I wanted the fight to happen. Like I said, this is a lot of work that's gone into this. Not just me, but everybody else around me and my team around me. But this is also how I put bread on the table for my family. This is how I provide for them. And for the fight to have not gone through, it would have been a catastrophe. So I'm very thankful that I still get the opportunity to go in there and do what I do.
Talk about the thought process in accepting the fight, because you're fighting a guy who is, he's a hell of a fighter, but maybe the average UFC fan isn't aware of, the MMA fan isn't aware of him yet. You could argue this is a big risk for yourself, right? If you go in and you win the fight, people say, "Oh, hey, Robert's ranked third. He should have beat, Ikram." You don't win the fight, obviously. He's a guy who's not ranked. So talk about the danger and the thought process in saying, "Yeah, I'm going to take this fight, even if if there is a lot to lose."
Mate, it's my job.
Yeah,
This is what I this is
yeah,
what I get paid to do. This is what I do. This is how I provide for my family. This is what the job entails.
yeah.
So I am thankful for Ikram to step up to the plate to fight. And a lot of fans probably don't know how dangerous this guy is. And in a lot of
Yeah.
ways, this guy is more dangerous than Chimaev was, especially mentality wise, because he has nothing to lose and only everything to gain. But skill set wise, he's a dangerous guy, and I
Yeah.
understand the threat he brings, and I'm going to meet that, and I'm going to come. I'm going to take the fight to him come Saturday.
How do you prepare when you just find out you're fighting him? You don't have much time in between. When you find out, and the day you have to step in that octagon. So, what is how do you prepare when you take an opponent last minute?
I just lean on my experience. I've been doing this for a long time. I've got a lot of fights under my belt, and that's what makes um, that's what makes these transitions as easy as can be. It's I can fall back on a decade of training and fights to to see me through. You
Yeah.
put me in the octagon with an opponent, lock those doors, I'll fight. Like, I'll work it out.
How about Robert? This is a big deal. You fought all over the world. Now you go to Saudi Arabia. Not just that, the fight's on ABC in America, so you're going to have a massive audience. How about just how big of an event that this is?
I am super thankful to be a part of history again. It's part of my legacy. I can write that down. To headline in Saudi Arabia, first time UFC's gone there is massive. It's on ABC, so it's free to air, and I
Yeah.
can the fact that I'm going to be able to entertain millions of people around the globe. Yeah, this is why we do it.